Welcome to the campus of Central Maine Community College, Auburn, Maine, for college basketball on Munzing Media Sports. I'm Jim Toomey along with our producer, Rob Munzing, on the camera, Abdul Jama. It's a triple header here today. In the first game, all the opponents in all three games will be Washington County Community College from Calais, Maine. Calais is located in Washington County, Maine, as the name implies, and it's the easternmost county in the state. So it'll be a women's game followed by a B team game, or JV if you will, and then the varsity men to follow. This is the first year for for Washington County Community College to have a women's team, so a small roster. One thing, Rob Munzing, we won't have to talk about remembering the coaches on the other side.
Exactly.
Because Troy Alley, veteran coach that he is going to be coaching all three games.
Amazing man.
Now the Mustangs coming off a big win against the University of Maine Augusta, winning 73-59. As far as the Golden Eagles of Washington County, the women have played 3 games. University of New Brunswick, St. John, Crandall University, and University of Maine, Fort Kent. And they were outscored pretty heavily in most of those games, but Coach Alley very realistic on the progress as we go forward. So right now, we'll take a break. We'll be back here for basketball at Central Maine Community College.
Since 1964, the mission of Central Maine Community College has been to serve the surrounding communities with an enriched and inclusive learning environment. The college takes pride in transforming students into employees through lifelong learning opportunities that expand career aspirations and improve current workplace skills. While the most evident changes have been made to the physical layout of the college, the real magic happens within the learning. Engaging in classroom conversations, collaborating in immersive hands-on projects in labs, and sharing through teamwork in academics and extracurricular activities provide students with opportunities to think critically, solve real-world problems, and become lifelong learners. At CMCC, students are surrounded by peers all working towards the same goal, with expert faculty who seek out innovative ways to make classes more than just a lecture, and staff who make student success their priority. Students are empowered to forge their own path towards graduation and beyond. Please join us in celebrating the 60th anniversary of Central Maine Community College and be part of our continued journey of growth and innovation.
We're here floor side with Coach Andrew Morong. Coach, let's take a look back here at the first YSCC game you played. Very important game always, those conference games. Up in Augusta against UMA. Good start for the YSCC schedule.
Yeah, you know, definitely considering that we got some visitors here.
That's okay. We love it.
Yeah. You're on TV right now. You want to wave? Yeah, so I don't think we've played well at the Augusta Civic Center since 2018, so or thereabouts. So, yeah, that's never a fun game playing on that court. And, you know, the Moose, you know, Coach Cowan always has them working really, really hard. And that was just kind of like a nonchalant kind of win for us. We led start to finish. We're never really threatened in the game. We just lacked that killer mentality. I do think that was a game we probably should have won by double what we did, if not more than that. But we're a young team. We just got to figure out how to have that right mentality.
Well, Coach, as you look ahead to this weekend, busy weekend, and certainly that we're in the course of busy times here. How do you look at this weekend coming up here today and tomorrow?
Yeah, really excited. I think we're playing kind of both ends of the spectrum this weekend. We have, you know, Washington County, and Coach Alley in a first-year program. So, you know, they're going to be a little bit down, but he's going to build them up in no time. So just looking forward to giving them a game and showing them what it's like to hopefully one day they'll be part of the Yankee Conference as well. And then less than 24 hours from now, we host UMaine Fort Kent, who's USC Division I scholarship school.
Yeah.
And they're going to come and, you know, I don't think we've beaten them in the first semester since I've been here. It's usually split with them. So really looking forward to that game tomorrow, but got to get through this one first.
Okay, Coach, we'll let you go. Get back to the team, and we'll take a quick break.
Thanks.
When we come back, we'll have more pregame activities after this.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Now, who's the grandson you have? The swimmer. You were excited about
Yeah,
swimming.
we're excited to be covering swimming this year as we come back live here to Kirk Hall, and we'll be doing some high school swimming this year as my grandson's swimming. We covered one meet last year. It was very popular, so we're going to pick up. I need more things to do, Jim. We're going to pick up some swimming. Seeing our camera here as we take a look at the Mustangs warming up. Jim's got some more pregame ideas here, Jim.
First, I'm going to say, don't get close to the edge of the pool for a close-up unless you have your water wings on.
That's exactly right, yeah. I could fall in. I'm worried about the equipment.
All right, look, coming off that win of the Mustangs over UMA, they did have 3 players in double figures. Ella Levine had 19, Jenny Chaput 15, Ava Smith 14. It was 25-17 at the end of the first period. As Coach Morong said, they pretty much held that margin, added a couple of points on the last quarter, but it was pretty much, double digits all the way, but never went up above, 14 maybe? 15?
Well, and the thing, too, is UMA has been the most competitive team against the Mustangs in the past, 4 or 5 years now, having beaten them a couple of times.
Now, we know some players not dressed for Central Maine. I don't have the list, but I'm sure the parents watching from home, if they're not here, know who's going to take a rest today. Some minor injuries. Some of them may actually play tomorrow. We'll see that as we go. But it's a challenge both ways. Coach Alley, a veteran coach, coached 2 teams at the same time when he at Maine Machias. Was his father, Orty Alley, just a legend in Maine high school basketball. Numerous state championships at Jonesport Beals High School, which probably had an enrollment of 125 in the lower division Class D in Maine. But also it's challenging for Coach Morong because he wants this team to play the same type of defense, the same type of style, but certainly he's going to be respectful of the opposition.
Yeah, sure.
They're only coming with 6 players, 7 on the roster coming in. Only 6 are here today for the Golden Eagles. I like that name, not just
That's
the
beautiful.
Eagles, the Golden Eagles. Again, they're based in Calais, Maine. Right across the river, St. Stephen, New Brunswick. When I mean across the river, like 200 feet. 200 feet. And we go international. The referee's fist bumping. Obviously, they haven't heard our commentary yet.
Yeah, they're trying to bribe us to keep the replays off the big screen. I know what they're after. If you don't know, we've got the big screen in here behind us as you see the Mustangs gathered up there and their pregame huddle, and Abdul will swing over and we'll get set to bring in Steve English, the voice of Mustang basketball. As the clock winds down to about a minute, want to let you know if this game is, I haven't even told Jim this yet. This game is a single game going out. The men's game, because we're doing some training on how to produce the game, I've made it one continuous game so we don't have to worry about shuffling too much. So once the B game starts, it'll go all the way through to the end of the men's varsity game. It's going to be one long stream. I'll remind folks of that as we go along.
When you said surprise, I was kind of nervous. Some of you are surprised. No. And I think we can do the national anthem first for the women's game. So.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College for today's women's basketball game between the Washington County Community College Golden Eagles and your Central Maine Mustangs. First, the starting lineup for the Golden Eagles. Number 1, Ashley Morang. Number 3, Dakota Lepeau. Number 4, Annalise Valdez. Number 10, Riley Andrews. And number 12, Brianna Newman. Head coach of the Golden Eagles, Troy Allen, and he is assisted by Matthew Kenna. And now for your Mustangs. From Sanford, Maine, number 1, Riley Hebler. From Fort Collins, Colorado, number 10, Ella Levine. From Alexandria, Egypt, number 11, Farah Atala. From Melbourne, Australia, number 12, Zoe Bedford. And from Auburn, Maine, number 13, Jenny Chaput. Head coach of the Mustangs is Andrew Morong, and he's assisted by Abby Nielsen and Chantel Willett.
Pretty tall lineup for the Mustangs. Getting a start, Farah Atala. She's coming on strong the last few games.
She had a good game up in Augusta.
Yeah. So she's from Alexandria, Egypt. Malik Wackett is from Cairo, Egypt. As I said, her dad visited last year.
Yes, yeah, we met him. It was wonderful. Experimenting with a new scoreboard today, folks. Let me know how you like it.
So Auburn's just a little smaller than those Egyptian cities. I think Cairo's got like 9 million, and I think Alexandria around 5 or 6 million. And of course, Auburn probably like 20,000, Lewiston across the way about 22,000. But anyway, here come the Mustangs, and the white uniforms going left to right. Hope people enjoy this one wherever they're watching, literally around the world. Levine on the drive, saved by Bedford, out to Riley Hebler. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Atala dumps it in, off glass and good for Jenny Chaput.
Yeah, Jenny's another one. She's really come on strong. She was our player of the game in the game last week, and she continues to excel here in her hometown.
Newman with the basketball, goes around the screen. Number 1, Ashley Morang from Pembroke, Maine. Number 4, Annalise Velez from North Hartford, Connecticut. Rihanna Newman dumps it inside. A turn and a shot missed by Riley Andrews. Here comes Levine. Levine takes it coast to coast and lays it in. We've seen that movie before.
Yeah.
Here's Rihanna Newman, sophomore from Campobello, New Brunswick. Right across the bridge from Lubec, Maine. Of course, Campobello, the summer home of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. A lot of history there. I was actually up there this past summer, Rob.
Yeah, it's beautiful up there, isn't it?
Newman on the drive. And they're going to call it traveling as they wave it off.
Well, we want to let our fans know that we have added another destination to our monthly media streams here from Central Maine Community College. You can now watch these games on X, the old Twitter.
Three-pointer Bedford, no good. Rebound by Newman. Levine playing defense. Again, only 6 players made the trip out of the 7-person roster, and another traveling called on the Golden Eagles.
Takes a while to build a program. Coach Alley is the perfect person to do that. He's got great patience. He's got great basketball pedigree, Jim, as you mentioned.
Yes.
And You know, he did a great job with that Machias program. Again, coaching both teams.
I said, hope you're not driving the bus this year. He says, no, I'm not. But I think he meant that he did last year. Hebler on the drive, comes out the other side. Bedford to Chaput, double teamed. And they're going to call a tie-up. Possession arrow. Going to go to the Golden Eagles. Now, Washington County, a hotbed of high school basketball.
Sure is. And volleyball, Jim.
Oh, yes. They were the only county playing volleyball for decades.
Yes.
Until Maine Principals Association sponsored it, in a sense, statewide. High off the front of the rim and in by Annalise Velez. Nice move for the freshman from North Hartford, Connecticut. Hebler. Bedford left of the foul line extended. Atala back out to Bedford. Bedford shut off and stolen away by the Golden Eagles. Excellent defense, Ashley Morong. Underneath, they bounce pass it across. The fall away shot, no good by Lapould. Here come the Mustangs. Levine stops. Loose ball, and stepping on the inline was Jenny Chaput. Rihanna Newman will bring it up, being picked up by Hebler. We know she's a defensive pest. Stolen away, Bedford. Hebler ahead of the pack, goes off glass and good for Riley Hebler, the sophomore from Sanford, Maine. 6-2, Mustangs. Newman looking for help, finds Morang. Morang down the lane, shot no good, rebound Levine. Mustangs are gonna run. Hebler, off glass, no good, but Riley Hebler will shoot two. Mustangs have a 4-0 record in the book. Those exhibition games not counted against the larger universities. And also the stats aren't put in, Rob. So if somebody says, hey, what happened to somebody's stats? All the stats aren't inputted, all from games they're calling as exhibitions.
Ashley Pashon down in the corner with the traveling camera we're using as well. She'll go back and forth. She always sets up on the end that the Mustangs are shooting. Gives you this shot right here.
2 for 2 for Riley Hebler. 8-2 Central Maine. Hebler playing defense on Newman. Morang shut off. They go back outside. That one's going to be short. Grabbed out of the air by Levine. Ella Levine, first team All-American, USCAA last year. Bedford tees one up, bang! Zoe Bedford. People in Melbourne like that, where it's Sunday. Hope we're having a good Sunday down under, as they say. 11-2. Mustangs in front, and another traveling violation on the Golden Eagles.
It's the Bedford replay. Going to see the kick out right here. We'll get it from the floor cam, and Zoe, when she gets a look like that, she's most often going to knock it down and home.
That one missed, rattled off the rim. Loose ball rebound picked up by Jenny Chaput. Hebler for three. That one spins off. Rebound up and good. Farah Atala. Her fans over in Egypt like that one. Offensive board and a quick hook. That was a quick release.
Yeah, you're going to see it right here. No time spent at all.
She's listed at 5'10". That one's short. Levine saves it. Chaput in there, and Chaput's going to the line. That was interesting because the foul shot grazed the rim. And the Mustangs turn it into another chance at the foul line as Levine rebounded it, gave it to Chaput. Chaput, the freshman at 6 feet from Auburn, Maine. This is her hometown. Went to Edward Little High School. Two for two for Chaput. We get a timeout on the court. 5:27 to go, first quarter. Central Maine 15, Washington County 2 on Munzing Media Sports.
Yeah, taking a look across the way, see the men's team. They're getting set for action here. They'll be in competition here today as well. They'll have a B game, they call that team, and we're pleased to be able to bring those kids to their families as well. We did, 3 or 4 of those last year. So we'll have that one. That'll start at 6 o'clock, and then the varsity will play at 8 o'clock. And we got a little Mustang action across the way we're giving you a look at, a little dance fever.
No, that B team, they love to play. We've
Oh,
seen
yeah, they're
little
good
bits
kids.
and pieces of their practices. Sometimes they practice after a game we do, so we're packing up, and they're very enthusiastic, and Coach Jared Rubin is very pleased at the team he has.
Getting a good look at the ladies here. This is from our table cam right here, little camera we've set up here. We've got 3 cameras running here today.
As I said many times for our loyal fans, I never know what Rob Munzing has in his bag of tricks.
Twitter today, I'm so happy. Yeah, Coach Morong worked with me this summer. We talked about all the way back last spring, I think, getting into that.
Velez drives, taken away by Levine, and Levine travels coming out of the back court. Ella has sort of a mystified look on her face, but
yeah, she's going, what?
I think there was a little contact in there is what she's thinking. Baseline inbounds play for the Golden Eagles as 5 substitutes come to the table for the Mustangs. Outside, good. Annalise Velez makes it 15-4. Nice looking shot. Bedford fakes the 3, drives, shut off. Chaput behind the arc to Hebler. Bedford for 3.
Yeah.
Bang!
Yeah, Zoe gave the ball up, went to her sweet spot. They got it back to Zoe, and Zoe does what she does, bangs home a 3.
18-4. Stolen away. Hebler has it. A Tyler on a drive, skips it back out. Bedford this side. That one got the rim, and the rebound grabbed by Rihanna Newman. She'll bring it up. Velez in the paint, splits, and they're calling a foul. I think Zoe Bedford was clean blocking it up top. I think maybe they say she got the body. So for the Mustangs, 23, Marnie Reese. 22, Brooke Piscatelli. Number 34, Malik Wacked. Number 7, Lisa Spiridonova. And number 15, Stella Lobenstein. And we'll probably see this all game long.
Yeah, I think so.
I think 5 for 5. Foul shot's no good by Velez. Baseline drive. It goes across to Reese. Up, left-handed, good. Marnie Reese, the sophomore from Glenaleg, North Australia.
Paul Reese watching, says great coverage as always. Watching from Australia.
The assist is Spiridonova. All right, we appreciate it. Again, I'm not sure on the time change we had. I think they're like either 15 or 16 hours ahead.
Yeah, maybe Paul let us know.
Yeah, so maybe having breakfast over there. I wonder what the Australian breakfast is. And when I say this stuff, fans know I'm really interested and curious.
And if it's really good, Jim will visit you.
Traveling. No, excuse me. Wasn't it Alex McFettridge's father?
Yes.
Who said it was Wheat Bits.
Yeah, Wheat Bits.
B-I-X. Wheat Bits was very popular. Alex didn't play much varsity, but he was enthusiastic as heck. Bang! I'm enthusiastic then. Brooke Piscatelli, the freshman from Pulaski, Tennessee, just hit a 3.
Yeah, I think that's Brooks' first touch of the ball here in the game and knocks down a 3 ball. We'll take a look at it in a second. We'll let Steve English know, and he'll put it up on the big board for all the fans. They get a kick out of seeing these things.
Shot no good by Andrews. Lobenstein comes up with a loose ball, got loose again, and almost lost.
Ooh.
Wackett somehow got it to Laubenstein from outside. Back rim, rebound Newman. She's guarded by Piscitelli. Traveling on Ashley Morang.
Here's Brooks' three. Gets into it. All net. See how strong she was there on the release, using her body, lower body.
Laubenstein in the left corner looking for help and double dribble. That was Piscitelli's second three-pointer of the season. Now 2 for 5 as I was checking that as they bring the ball up. She picks up the foul.
Yeah, ran right through the screen there.
Right by the Mustang bench. It's inbounded. Velez, and going to be a tie-up. Arrow going to point in the direction of the Mustangs.
UMaine Fort Kenton here tomorrow for 2 games. We'll also have hockey tomorrow. What
do you have, like a huge calendar on your house? I can picture you with this huge calendar with all the games.
Yeah, Beth writes them all in. Because I have to check sometimes and say, oh, I know I'm going somewhere. Where am I going?
I was going to say, at some point, one of us, both of us, same type of thing. Oh, I'm supposed to go to this road because I'm not going the right way. Lost out of bounds, but deflected out by the Golden Eagles.
Well, I get in my car, Jim, you're right, and my car will tell me, here's how long it takes to get down to Central Maine Community College.
Ball comes in to Marnie Reese. They're going to go to the foul line for 2 shots. The foul's on Rhianna Newman, her second. She'll get one more.
Yeah, so one of the things I'm going to toy with when I get a little free time, and it's not this coming week, it's a week after I only have 1 game, on how to bring in some Facebook comments from the fans watching at home right into the game.
1 out of 2 for Marnie Reese. 24-4.
Paul Reese says it's 7:44 Sunday morning here, enjoying Vegemite on toast for breakfast.
All right.
Appreciate the call up. A Vegemite sandwich.
He's probably eating better than I do, nutritional-wise.
What was that group that sang the song, the Land Down Under?
Yes, Men at Work.
Men at Work.
Men at Work.
Men at Work.
I like that song.
Vegemite sandwich.
24-4. Laubenstein. Spridonova goes underneath. Ball bounces around. Somehow Marnie Reese was trying to control it, and they call a tie-up.
Yeah, I saw the basketball battle going on underneath there with the Ashley's work down in the corner. Ashley Pushon, student intern here working for the athletic department.
You have a good crew this year, you said.
Oh, it's all-stars.
Defense by Piscitelli. Newman gets it up. Velez lost it. Teammate picks it up. They go to the far side. It's to Sienna Engels, and went off her hands out of bounds.
These Golden Eagle kids are playing hard, aren't they, Jim? You would expect that out of a Coach Alley team.
He says a couple of games, even though the final score didn't indicate it, they played very, very hard and actually had the lead a few times. Jump shot no good by Wackett. Rebound by Morang. Here come the Golden Eagles. High off the glass, a little too heavy. I thought it was going to go down actually on the angle by Morang. A drive up and in for Brooke Piscitelli. 26-4, under a minute to go, first period. Here's a shot off the rim, no good by Ingles. Rebound Laubenstein. Her folks visited a week ago, I understand. Underneath, Marnie Reese, and another excellent entry pass for Liza Spiridonova. 28-4. Newman goes around the screen. Underneath, now they got to get it back out quickly. They do. Three-pointer off the rim by Meringue. A rebound, Reese. Spiridonova.
Nice look by Stella.
Lobenstein spotted her, and Piscitelli went off. Off glass.
Lobenstein always has her head up.
And at the end of one period, Central Maine Community College 30, Washington County Community College 4 on Munzing Media Sports.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. This kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCA.
All right, back here at Central Maine Community College, Mustangs first possession, second quarter missed by Bedford, rebound Golden Eagles.
So again, if you're joining us a little late, working on a new scoreboard, see what you think about it, let us know.
Ella Levine steal and goes all the way half court in off glass with looks like a left hand, wasn't it?
Yeah, she went in left-handed. Slinky.
32-4. Losing the handle on it. Golden Eagles, Levine has it, dumps it inside to Chaput. Nice block in there. I think that was Ashley Meringue with the block. Coach Alley said he told his women, just cherish the experience. You're playing like one of the strongest teams in the country over the last few years. Three-pointer Bedford off the rim. Rebound Levine, no good. Atala tries to save it. And checking their schedule, use the term Road Warriors.
Yeah.
They have 25 games. This is a pause here on purpose.
Yeah.
3 home games.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many miles they're going to put in there, but Coach Alley said they had a lot of support from the administration the last couple of, in other words, they wanted this women's team this year after Coach Alley coached the men last year, and they're very competitive. There's Chaput with a steal. Levine dribbles across the paint area. Going to be a foul against the Golden Eagles.
Just notice I got to put the scoreboard up on the other camera angles. We'll do that at halftime.
Underneath, Chaput. Jenny Chaput off glass, assist Riley Hebler.
Rochelle Bedford watching. She says she's a little nervous.
Rebound Levine off the miss of Meringue. And underneath, losing the ball with Chaput. They go back outside. Left-handed by Fatala, gets her own rebound, kicks it back out. Levine back inside, or rather Bedford back inside. Three-pointer Hebler, no good. And hit the end line, it'll be Washington County ball. Riley Andrews coming back in. She's from Eastport, Maine, Shed High School.
Yeah, they've just got to tap into that Down East basketball culture, Jim, and I'm sure they will. I'm not sure how far ahead they were able to get the team out, what kind of recruiting they were able to do.
Right. Saved by Leopold, but then hit the line. Hebler down deep to Ella. Levine does not get the roll. It'll remain here, Mustangs ball. Hebler will trigger her in. Looks inside, has to go outside to Levine. Chaput. Bedford skips it back out front. Levine for three. Got the rim, a rebound, Meringue. Newman brings it up. Left-handed shot comes up short for Andrews. And it's lost out by the Mustangs. Nice block by Zoe Bedford. Nice block without fouling. It was a tie-up, arrow pointing direction of the Golden Eagles. It will remain Washington County ball. Nicely done. The bounce pass came in from Newman to Ashley Meringue, who laid it in. Excellent execution that time. Bedford to Chaput. Chaput shut off and taken away. Meringue with the steal. Hebler with a near steal. Velez dribbles across the foul line area, comes up a little too heavy on the shot. Nice hustle by Leopold to keep it alive. And getting the roll, Annalise Velez. Levine overshoots. Rebound Meringue. Meringue's had a great couple of minutes. Andrews with it, looks for help. Here's a steal by Hebler. Levine. Bounce pass across to Chaput. Knocked away by Velez. Bedford for three. Off the rim, a rebound, Meringue.
Meringue's doing a good job on the boards.
Certainly is. Newman gives up the dribble, has to go to Meringue. Meringue, bounce pass across the lane. Jenny Chaput. Cross to Hebler. Hebler off glass and good. And timeout on the court. 5:48 to go, second period. Central Maine 36, Washington County 8 on Munzing Media Sports.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Back here at Central Maine Community College, Jim Toomey along with producer Rob Munzing. On the cameras today, Abdul Jama on the main camera. Sideline camera, Ashley Prashong. Again, following this game, right around 6 o'clock will be the men's B teams. A large men's roster for Washington County, and some of them will just be playing in the JV game. And then the men's varsity of the two schools around 8 o'clock. Loose ball, Meringue ends up with it. And down and missing the shot was Andrews, and the rebound up and in. Who was that, Rob, on that one? Dakota LaPolte, I think. 36-10. Again, we had the 5-for-5 subs. Pisatelli out to Spiridonova. Lobenstein for 3. In 3 seconds, I guess.
Must have been before the shot.
Yeah.
If you joined us late, we're now streaming to X, the former Twitter.
I think they could have come up with a more creative name than that, but
yeah.
it's just me. Shot is missed. Rebound Lobenstein. Reese somehow tipped it over to Pisatelli. Pisatelli got it back from Lobenstein off the side of the rim by Pisatelli. Rebound by Velez. She got the rebound and then protected it. Not many fouls in this game, actually.
No, moving along.
Especially this period. We're over halfway through and only one on each team.
Men's hockey with a 6-2 win last night. We'll have more hockey tomorrow. UNE will be in to take on your Mustangs in hockey action. That'll be a 4:25 puck drop.
And your twin brother will be down there.
Well, we're going to do a little work with Chris, our intern, teach him how to handle the producing tomorrow.
LaPolte missed the shot. Mustangs came down. High off the glass and good for Marnie Reese, who got excellent position.
Yeah, Marnie having a good game as well. We'll take a look at Marnie. She was off balance there. She did a great job getting that thing up and down.
And the guards are finding her, too. 38-10. Newman with it. Bounce pass. Shot no good by Andrews. Here comes Lobenstein, the first-year player from Austin, Texas. Reese underneath, fakes, blocked, stays with it, overshoots, and Wackett.
Here's Reese's
missed
finish
the
there
off
before.
her hands.
Sorry, Jim.
No.
You're right. They're finding her inside. Sets up well. Goes up. Got to shield herself away from the defender, and she's able to do that well.
38-10, 3:40 to go, first half. Meringue from outside, got the side of the rim, rebound Wackett. It's nice to see her healthy
Yes,
this year.
that's fantastic. What a great kid.
And again, Marnie Reese having a blast out there. Assist to Spiridonova.
Marnie making a bid, early bid for the Edge Nutrition Player of the Game.
She says, okay, I'm on this block. Next time down, I'm going to go on the other block.
Yeah, and she went up left-handed.
Yeah, 40-10. Nice bounce pass. Shot no good, but I think Riley Andrews is going to the foul line. Freshman from Eastport, Maine. The easternmost city in the United States. Not town, but easternmost city, even though a lot of history there. Foul shot is good.
I was working for the State Department of Education, the MLTI program, Jim, for a year. We went down to Eastport to put on a conference down there, and my clock changed on me, went to Atlantic time. I was so confused. I was up early.
1 out of 2 for Andrews, and there's Pisatelli. Even though it's not the Atlantic time, it's a stronger signal.
Yeah. I don't know, but confused me. Doesn't take much.
Your phones will do the same thing now.
Yeah, that's what happened. My phone. It was my phone did it.
LaPolte backs in. Wackett playing some defense. There's a little scoop shot by Meringue. No good. It'll be Mustangs ball.
State championship weekend here in high school ball in the state of Maine. Field hockey and soccer champs recognized today. Really don't have any. I know Halldale won Class C boys soccer, first time in history. That's a team that we cover on Munzing Media, so I was aware of them.
A little bit cooler today and very windy after a balmy fall here in Maine. Wackett on a drive, knocked out of her hand, grabbed out of the air by Andrews. Stolen back by Reese, and a foul against Washington County.
Jim will have the halftime stats in just a couple of minutes. We'll take a break here about some of the great programs here at Central Maine Community College, and then Jim will come back and recap the score in the first half for you folks at home.
Brianna Newman in there. Baseline inbounds play for the Mustangs. Comes into Reese. This time it's no good. Loose ball, and it comes out to Piscitelli for 3.
Ooh.
Bang! Wow. People down in the volunteer state like that one. 3-pointer for Brooke Piscitelli.
Yeah, she's got a couple of them. We'll take a look at Brooks' 3 when we get a dead ball.
A near steal. Morang ends up with it, misses the shot. Lobenstein of the Mustangs grabs it. Finds Wackett. Piscitelli drives, bounce pass across the lane. Hello, Marnie Reese.
Marnie, she's our girl.
All the entry passes to her have been very catchable, you know.
Nice bounce pass
Yes,
on that one.
I mean, it comes up perfectly, so she could catch it and go right up. Shot no good, rebound Wackett. Outlet pass, Spurdonova sort of looked over the wrong shoulder.
Yeah, Spurdonova got kind of turned around, didn't quite know where the ball was.
That's what you said about your receivers when you
Yes,
played football.
exactly.
It wasn't you, it was the receivers.
Yep. My head coach, Walt Abbott, just had a birthday the other day. Always congratulate Coach. Great man. Mentor to so many of us up at the University of Maine over the years.
Is he well in his 90s now?
Yeah, he's in his 90s.
Well, you don't fit into that age group, but you fit into that. You always be known as a coach.
Yeah.
Whether
That's
they
right,
see
yeah.
you 5 years after or 25 years after,
Yeah.
and that's with respect.
And you know from education, Jim, they're always kids. You know, I've got one of my great running backs just turned 50 years old, Chris Whalen, Fitzpatrick finalist his senior year, the leading scorer in Garden High School history. I said, Chris, you're 50 now. I'm going to limit you to 30 carries a game.
Velez missed the foul shots. Levine, the turnaround, spins off. Reese got the rebound. Piscitelli fakes, going to go back outside the Lobenstein. Levine into Reese, up and good.
Oh, boy, that was a beautiful entry from Levine.
And Reese caught it at the high point and never brought it down.
Yeah, there'll be a great coaching point here for Coach Moran to go over with his bigs. He's going to like what he sees on this, the great entry and the great catch and release.
3-pointer, Golden Eagles, no good for Newman. Here comes Levine, 2-on-1 break. Levine gets it back and lays it in off the assist from Brooke Piscitelli.
Old friend Boston Caldwell watching. Hi, Boston.
There's a steal. Spurdonova gonna take it off glass, no good. Levine, the putback is good. And that's gonna do it for this first half. 53-11, Central Maine as we go into the locker room.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that final replay here that we've got. So the pass is going to come in, and Levine just has a little window, beautifully done, up and in. So we'll take our break at the half. Jim will tally up the stats. We'll be back for those after these messages.
Since 1964, the mission of Central Maine Community College has been to serve the surrounding communities with an enriched and inclusive learning environment. The college takes pride in transforming students into employees through lifelong learning opportunities that expand career aspirations and improve current workplace skills. While the most evident changes have been made to the physical layout of the college, the real magic happens within the learning. Engaging in classroom conversations, collaborating in immersive hands-on projects in labs, and sharing through teamwork in academics and extracurricular activities provides students with opportunities to think critically, solve real-world problems, and become lifelong learners. At CMCC, students are surrounded by peers all working towards the same goal, with expert faculty who seek out innovative ways to make classes more than just a lecture, and staff who make student success their priority. Students are empowered to forge their own path towards graduation and beyond. Please join us in celebrating the 60th anniversary of Central Maine Community College and be part of our continued journey of growth and innovation.
NCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
I'm Greg Glenn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
Welcome back to Central Maine Community College. Again, first game of a triple header is Central Maine hosting Washington County Community College from Calais, Maine. In the women's game, 53-11, Mustangs leading at the half. Mustangs shooting almost 50% from the floor, and they have 20 more shots than Washington County, so that's big. Central Maine 4 out of 14 from long distance. At the foul line, they're 5 out of 7. The Golden Eagles have 0 for 3 from long distance, 1 out of 5 at the foul line. Big rebound edge to Central Maine, 29-11. Thus, the discrepancy in the field goal attempts, as we noted. For Washington County, Annalise Velez has 6 points. 2 points apiece for Ashley Morang and Dakota Leopold. 1 foul shot for Riley Andrews. Also seeing action, Sienna Ingalls and Rihanna Newman. For the Mustangs, no surprise here, Marnie Reese in double figures with 13. She was 6 out of 9 from the floor, 1 out of 2 at the foul line, also has 6 rebounds. And she was the recipient of a number of quality passes from the guards. And she caught it a lot of times at the high point and went right up. Brooke Piscatelli didn't start, but she had a great second period. She has 10 points, including 2 threes. 8 points for Ella Levine. Zoe Bedford hit a couple from long distance. She has a total of 8 points. Jenny Chaput, 6. 4 points for Riley Hebler. Eliza Spiridonova, 2 points, but 3 assists. Farah Atala, 2 points, 3 assists. Also seeing action, Stella Lobenstein, who has 5 rebounds, even though she hasn't scored. And also not scoring was Malik Wackett, but she did have 4 rebounds in the game. Rosa Prieto is one of the players being rested today. And again, Maine 4 Kent will be here tomorrow. So at the half of this women's game, Central Maine 53, Washington County 11 on Munzing Media Sports.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's prepared me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
I'm retired United States Army Staff Sergeant Travis Mills, formerly of the 82nd Airborne Division. In 2012, I was injured in Afghanistan due to a roadside bomb. It took portions of both arms and both legs, and through Walter Reed and 19 months of intense recovery, I was able to build myself back up, learn how to walk again, drive again, and take care of my young family. Since then, I have decided to be on the road speaking as a motivational speaker.
Life is all about perspective, all right? So for me, it's real easy. I gave a lot, but I didn't give everything. When I think about my situation, I'm lucky to be here.
When I was on the road speaking, I was hired by CBU Benefits. Ray Valley and Brian Heath brought me in to speak at one of their forums.
After hearing Travis's story, I was compelled to move forward with our relationship. We specialize in reaching out to employees and employers, explaining to them the value of supplemental health coverage. Accidents, cancer, critical illness, disability, and sometimes even death are events that happened in our lifetime.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it. After talking with Ray and Brian, telling them how much I really appreciate what they're doing, they decided that it would be just an awesome partnership if I became part of the team, not just as a spokesperson, but as an actual partner in the company. I have a message for everybody about supplemental benefits because I feel like everybody should be protected from life's unexpected events.
Accidents do happen. I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Welcome back to Central Maine Community College. Jim Toomey along with producer Rob Munzing. On the cameras, Abdul Jama and Ashley Pershong. 53-11, Central Maine women. And they're starting this third period with Farah Atala, Riley Hebler, Ella Levine, Jenny Chaput, and Zoe Bedford. Again, the B team of the men's will play next, and then the varsity men of each school around 8 o'clock. Mustangs move it. Bedford a three, rattles off. Rebound Levine. Hebler looks underneath, skips it near side to Bedford. Bedford goes into Chaput. Hebler for three. Looked good from here, but came up short. Here come the Golden Eagles in the person of Ashley Morong. goes into Riley Andrews, is going to shoot 2. All right, the men's soccer are playing down in Pennsylvania on the 14th against Johnson and Wales, North Carolina. Johnson Wales is one of those schools that has multiple
national championships, yeah.
But multiple schools.
Multiple schools, yeah. And I'm not sure which one is the. Michael Martineau watching. Michael, help us out with this.
So a foul shot there was good. Hebler in the corner. Going to bring it out front to Levine. Levine goes into Chaput. I thought we had a tie-up. We play on.
Jenny said, that's my biscuit.
Bedford for 3. No good. Rebound underneath. Nicely done. Nice box out by Riley Andrews. Stolen away. Hebler goes to the left hand, and she's going to earn him at the foul line. Now tomorrow, as we said, Maine Fort Kent will be here. They're at Southern Maine today.
Yeah, they had that game on the big board. I was busy setting up. I didn't see how it came out.
Swish by Hebler.
I think Maine Fort Kent was in pretty good shape in that game early on. Steve, you know how that game came out? No. We have work to do before games here. We're busy pushing buttons and hooking things up and sometimes using words they don't use there in prime time.
Soft touch by Riley Hebler. She got the roll. After tomorrow's game, the women have a break.
Yeah, I saw that.
They don't play until the 23rd. 2 of the teams coming in here for the men are not, either don't have a women's team or playing a reduced schedule.
Yeah.
So shot no good. Inbounding be Rihanna Newman. Bounce pass in. Off glass, no good by Meringue. And once again, it'll be Golden Eagles ball.
Yeah, if you're just joining us and say, boy, this game's moving along. Yes, it did. About a 36-minute first half, according to Patrick Dexler. Patrick working.
Oh, yeah, he's always good to see.
Yep.
Zoe Bedford out with 3 fouls. And swish. Ashley Meringue with a nice touch. Mustangs quickly down the other end, as they usually do. Atala swings at Spiridonova for 3, no good. Crashing the board, Levine, hands off to Atala, off her hands, picked up by Newman.
Taking a look at Meringue's basket here. Got the good outlet pass there. Good step and release.
Velez on the drive. Velez going all the way, a little bit too heavy. Atala ended up with the rebound and I think stepped on the end line. Andrews tried to get Velez. And good hustle, both players. Levine got it first. Hebler to Spiridonova, and it's going to be Jenny Chaput in the end that scores.
Well, Jenny did the right thing, ran the floor. She was the third person, but she ended up getting it, put it back up and in. That's why you always run the floor.
Oh. On any sport, and you've covered it, you get a 1 in 100 chance. You say, I'm not, you know, the ball's not going to stay in, and the one time you don't hustle, you've missed an opportunity.
Well, if you do it for the Mustangs, you're sitting next to Coach Nielsen.
Yeah. Shot no good. Chaput runs the floor, comes up short, gets her own rebound, lays it in. Jenny Chaput. 59-15, Central Maine. Washington County continues to hustle both ends of the court. Ball taken away. Spiridonova across to Hebler. Hebler, no good. Spiridonova high off the glass, no good. And Farah Atala, I think, isn't it?
No, it's Levine got the
Levine,
basket.
I'm
Yep.
sorry. I got screened by the official a little bit. Hebler right at midcourt playing defense against Newman. Newman got it back. And Hebler with the steal. Hebler ahead of the pack, lays it off glass and good. Going to be timeout on the court. 6:32 remaining, third quarter. Central Maine 63, Washington County 15 on Munzing Media Sports.
Yeah, we had hockey action last night across the river type rivalry as Bates College took on the Mustangs. Back and forth for a while, and good third period for the Mustangs. Aaron Higgins was our Edge Nutrition Player of the game. Had 2 goals, 3 assists in the game. He's the leading scorer for the Mustangs so far.
How's the attendance of those games?
Good. Oh, yeah. The attendance is really good. Student body loves it.
As I said before, it's not on campus, but it's the next best thing. What is it, 2/10 of a mile?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
2/10 of a mile, you have a full ice arena.
Right down the road,
Yeah.
as we like to say here in Maine. Jim and I speak Maine. We hope everybody can understand it. Jim's a native. I'm still that out-of-stater they let in to help coach a football team back 50 years ago. You're never an in-stater until, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, some
ever.
Yeah, I understand.
Massachusetts guy here, though I lost that accent.
And a backcourt violation, Mustang ball.
Remember my very first year teaching, Jim, it was a hot June day. I said, okay, kids, if you finish reading this chapter, I'll walk you down to the bubbler. You can all get a drink. And they went, huh? They had no idea what a bubbler was.
Right. And for bathrooms, it was basement, because the early schools always had them in the basement. Underneath, Chaput off the pass from Riley Hebler.
Yeah, Riley, nice little left-handed bounce pass.
Stolen away by Hebler, lays it in. Coach Alley giving a couple of tips to his players. He's really coaching and not yelling.
Yeah, working on his press breaker.
Yeah. Meringue across, the floating shot does not stay down. The rebound, Chaput. Spiridonova, the freshman from London, England. Went to Barking Abbey, interesting name. Baseline shot, Levine rattles in and out. And Chaput battling down there with 2 or 3 Golden Eagles.
Well, there's no secret potion you can just pour on a program and, you know, make it ultra competitive right out of the gate. It takes time.
With the steal going all the way and laying it in. Nicely done. Brianna Newman.
We'll take a look at Newman's basket here when we get a break. We're trying to be an equal opportunity replay person.
Spiridonova, that one went halfway down, spun out. Rebound grabbed off the floor by Veliz. And she saw it a slid, and they called traveling.
Here's Newman's basket. She's on the take. I'm going to turn around and take a look at the big screen. Boy, these really look nice now. They really do, Steve. Yeah. Been a big addition there, Steve, be able to put these up for the folks at home.
Looks really great. Looks really great, and it's really great for the people here to see what's going on.
You're hearing Steve English, the voice of Mustang basketball.
And Marnie Reese going to shoot 2. She's back in there with Lobenstein. And who else came in? Brooke Piscatelli remaining in. Spiridonova and Levine. Nothing but net that time by Marnie Reese. That one hit the rim. Somehow Reese got the rebound as she reacted very quickly. Lobenstein swings at Piscatelli for three. Bang! That Brooke Piscatelli.
Well, that's at least 3 threes for Brooke today.
71-17. Central Maine. Lobenstein playing some defense against Newman. Shot comes up short for the Golden Eagles. Here comes Levine. Marnie Reese ahead of the pack, missed that time. Ball got loose, picked up by Velez. And lost it, hustled to get it. They go inside Leopold, no good. Weak side rebound to Levine. Nice catch, Reese down there, off the glass and good.
Monty finishing everything today.
Let's see, she's up to 16 points on 7 out of 11 shooting, all from close proximity. There's a steal by Piscatelli. She lays it up and short, rebound Levine, up and in. And that's one of those, even though it's the game score what it is, Brooke Levine, Ella Levine followed that all the way.
Yeah.
Because it was a high percentage that the ball was going to be, put down by the player ahead of her, but she ran it. And there's Marnie Reese again. Nice vision by Levine. 3 minutes to go, third period. Nice ball handling by Velez. Bounce pass, Leopold shut off, goes in, and I thought we were going to score, but a little too heavy on it. Spiridonova to Levine, back to Spiridonova. No good. Levine, no good. Reese got it to Levine. Back out to Lobenstein. Three-pointer Piscatelli, a little bit short. Saved along the inline by Levine. Three-pointer Lobenstein, back rim. Ball bounces around and finally grabbed by Andrews of the Golden Eagles. Dakota Leopold tries to drive but shut off by Spiridonova. Shot no good by Newman. It'll be the Mustangs' ball. Sienna Engels coming in, number 2 for Washington County. Sophomore from Machias, Maine. Mustangs swinging around in front of their own bench, Lobenstein. And they go inside to Marnie Reese. And I'll tell you, Ella Levine has a bunch of assists.
She surely does. Looking to set up her teammates.
Meringue with the basketball. Gives it up. Engels, bounce pass. Comes up short by Andrews, and then Washington County get a rebound and got fouled. Malik Wackett back in for the Mustangs. One more shot for Dakota Leopold, freshman from East Machias, Maine. No good, rebound Reese. Lobenstein, Piscatelli tees one up. No good, she tries to get her own rebound. I think she was pushing the Golden Eagles player, and that was the call.
Going to point out a really good handle on this by the men with the whistles here today. I don't think we've gone to 1-1 in any of the quarters yet, Jim. So they have this game under control. And
yes. Stolen by Reese. Outlet pass Spiridonova. Spiridonova head of the pack. Nicely done. Eliza Vita Spiridonova. I like that last step she took. that sort of a long step, which means that she could put it softly off the glass.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at it because it was a very athletic replay. Finish.
Meringue had it, threw it underneath. Nobody home except Spiridonova. Piscitelli comes up short. Wackett has the rebound taken away by Meringue. And we have a tie-up.
Here's that replay, Jim, that you were talking about. You related. If you look at that, that was a tough finish, and she did it very well. Nice job.
Because sometimes your momentum obviously can go, into a higher gear than you need to at the end. You got to adjust your dribble and your last step, and she did it.
And here at Kirk Hall, you better fire the retro rockets because that wall's right there.
Spiridonova on the run out. 15 seconds to go in the period.
That reference was from the Mercury program back in the early 60s, the retro rockets.
Yes.
That they used to fire to come out of orbit.
Pass across, high off the glass, and score the basket for Riley Andrews.
Nice finish by Andrews. Let's look at it, Jim. She got it underneath, and she was able to go up with the left hand. Watch right here. Gets a good pass inside after she works for positions. Andrews goes up high off the glass on the angle, dropped it home.
Foul shot no good, knocked out of bounds. The assist was by Rhianna Newman on that made basket. 1.8. And up off the glass and good by Riley Andrews. I think that was Newman on the pass. I think Coach Morong is saying, ladies, where'd the defense go on?
They might have missed something there.
All right, the end of 3 periods. Central Maine 83, Washington County 21 on Munzing Media Sports.
Since 1964, the mission of Central Maine Community College has been to serve the surrounding communities with an enriched and inclusive learning environment. The college takes pride in transforming students into employees through lifelong learning opportunities that expand career aspirations and improve current workplace skills. While the most evident changes have been made to the physical layout of the college, the real magic happens within the learning. Engaging in classroom conversations, collaborating in immersive hands-on projects in labs, and sharing through teamwork in academics and extracurricular activities provides students with opportunities to think critically, solve real-world problems, and become lifelong learners. At CMCC, students are surrounded by peers all working towards the same goal. With expert faculty who seek out innovative ways to make classes more than just a lecture, and staff who make student success their priority, students are empowered to forge their own path towards graduation and beyond. Please join us in celebrating the 60th anniversary of Central Maine Community College and be part of our continued journey of growth and innovation.
All right, back here, Mustangs have the first possession of the period. Piscitelli's in there, Bedford, Atala, Chaput, and Lobenstein, who's going to shoot 2. Soft touch for Stella. Two for 2 that trip. Between periods, they were playing Land Down Under.
Yeah, I saw that.
At work.
Yeah, I heard that. Fantastic.
Aggressive drive by Velez, but knocked out of bounds by the Mustangs. Again, the men's B team will follow this game. And then around 8 o'clock.
Steve's got a comment on the Down Under. What you got?
The Down Under song is on purpose. I do try to have a song for each of the girls.
Yeah, so Steve's working, and he asked them what they like for a song.
All right. Ball comes down to Bedford. Piscitelli, Bedford deep left corner. No, rebound by Ingles. Ingles looking for help, finds Newman. Velez being guarded by Atala right in front of a Munzing Media Sports position, knocked out of bounds. Again, you recognize the Golden Eagles. Besides the effort, the bench and the coaches, every time there's a shot in the air, they're hoping. You see the body language. They want it to go down, obviously, but no good by Meringue. And some of the men's players sitting behind there, I could hear them sort of cheering as well.
Yeah, I think the men's games, both those games will be competitive games for sure. They're further along, obviously. They've had a year under their belt.
Nice catch in there by Meringue. The shot wouldn't stay down. Piscitelli to Lobenstein. Bedford looks underneath. Chaput's trying to post up. Lobenstein to Chaput. They go to the other side. Piscitelli, Lobenstein, excellent ball movement, CM. What a drive! The baseline, Farah Atala.
Atala with a nice, tough finish.
The people over in Egypt like that one. 87-21. And there's a block by Bedford.
Here's Atala's finish here. As you said, very athletic play. And underneath, a nice pass from Chaput. Up left-handed, kissed her home.
And there's a basket. Nice execution. Ashley Meringue took the inbounds pass and laid it in. It's always a positive when a team's forwards or bigs, or how you want to say it, can pass to each other. Foul shot good. 87-24. Three-pointer, Piscitelli overshoots. Lobenstein hustles but could not save it. So for the women's roster for Washington County, you have some Maine players and players from New Brunswick. There's a drive and a foul on Chaput. Central Maine women, 5 countries and 5 different states. 6 sophomores and 9 first-year players on the Central Maine women's team. Riley Andrews will get one more. That one rattles off. Chaput will grab it off the floor. Chaput swings it in front of the Mustang bench to Bedford. Back out to Lobenstein. Backs out of there. Piscitelli, right of the foul line extended. Back out to Bedford. Piscitelli for 3. Bang! Brooke Piscitelli. She's having a blast today.
She surely is. She and Monty been the high scorers, I think, in the game. Maybe Levine, too. You were right with your first. It's Reese, Piscitelli, Chaput, and Levine. Okay. And I think that was part of the game plan for Coach Morong. He talked about that. You know, these kids work hard at practice all the time, and you know, to get them some quality game action, too, is part of the plan.
Off glass, no good by Andrews. Mustangs going into the court, always hustling. Lobenstein to Bedford. Chaput takes it down deep, back outside. Piscitelli out of the deep right corner. No good, or whistle underneath. Coach Morong, you know, it's 2 or 3 things you got to do for him or you're not going to see time. One is hustle. Take charges is another one.
Yeah.
And play defense.
And get on the floor like that.
Yeah, you got to play defense.
Just like Brooke did there.
Chaput on the run out lays it in off the pass from Lobenstein. Because unfortunately, at all levels of play, somebody could say, oh, I scored 12 points. And the coach is saying, yeah, but you gave up 18, which means we're down 6 just for you. Because, you know, the first question is, how many points did you score?
Right, yeah, from the hockey plus minus.
Yes. Shot outside by Newman is no good. Rebound, Chaput. Atala, baseline, skips it to the other side. Pistelli from that side, overshoots. Lobenstein comes in, hustle, rebound. Bedford tees one up. Bang! Zoe Bedford. Timeout, Washington County. 5:44 to go. Central Maine 95, Washington County 24 on Munzing Media Sports.
Take a look at some of the crowd in here. Oh, my camera's got a mind of its own right now, so go to that right there. I actually want to get up and fix that game camera.
We have to recognize Washington County because only with 6 players. Okay, Rob Munzing leaving to go up to the camera nest. A fast-paced game and playing with only 6 players. You have to give the Golden Eagles credit because they're still hustling against, you know, a nationally ranked team. So any Washington County people probably know, but Central Maine's had a number of national championships, also been to the Nationals a number of other times. And they're at the point now we can use the cliche, they reload, they don't rebuild. Velez. Newman being guarded by Pisatelli. Bounce pass to Meringue. Has to shoot off glass, no good. Rebound, Spiridonova. Lobenstein goes underneath. Chaput kicks it to the left corner. Pisatelli for 3. That one is short. Loose ball picked up by Chaput. Lobenstein dribbles in, backs out, takes a peek. 3-pointer. Bang! That was a Stella shot. Stella means star, and she looked like a star in that one, Rob Munzing.
Well, we're going to give you a replay of Stella's bomb.
She looked around, looked for other options.
Yeah, she always does.
Okay, I guess I'll shoot and make it.
She's so unselfish.
Let's see, rebound Atala off the miss. Loose ball. Lobenstein somehow ended up with it. Not somehow. She reached in and knocked it out. And Chaput is going in there. What an excellent entry pass by Spiridonova.
Yeah, we got the camera fixed. It was a little out of focus there.
He says, okay, I'll shoot.
Men's B game to follow this, varsity game to follow that. Triple header action here from Kirk Hall.
Chaput 1 out of 2. Rebound grabbed off the floor by Newman. Meringue shoots. No good. The ball bounces to the far corner, tracked down by Leopold. Fouls on Chaput.
Yeah, Coach Alley had the right attitude coming in here. Part of his plan was to say, okay, ladies, you see where they are? That's where we want to grow to. So when we're talking about all the hard work you're going to put in and that we're going to put in as a staff, and this is where we want to be in a few years.
Dakota Leopold will get one more.
But it's a wonderful opportunity for the kids in school to play, and as you said, they'll be road warriors there.
Nicely done with that shot. Washington County, quite a hotbed for high school basketball down there.
Yep.
They play in Class C and D, the 2 lower divisions, but great fans down there. Lobenstein, three-pointer, no good. Another rebound for Reese. Reese goes the other way, leaves it short. Atala gets in there, high off the glass, no good. And Lobenstein picks up a loose ball rebound.
Yeah, Stella's around the ball a lot.
Right. Atala, baseline pass to Reese, up and in. Is that a replay? Are you showing replays in the middle of action?
Yeah, I know, huh? Monty is getting it done tonight. She's making a strong play to be the Edge Nutrition Player of the Game.
As we just went over 100, 101. 3:39 to go. Malik Wackett coming back in. Brooke Piscitelli coming back in.
Good to see Malik out there, huh? Boy, she
Yeah.
went through a tough time there last year, so far away from home, and her dad came over to make a visit there. Did she go home to have her
Yes.
operation?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
that's
did.
what she did.
She was always at the end line during warm-ups, cheering. And she, first of all, she was doing it with crutches after the,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And then later on, she was off crutches and had just one crutch or something. But
Oh, it's so good for kids nowadays to be able to have those operations. I mean, played with so many kids that had knee injuries that could never come back from them back in the day.
Bedford for three.
Oh,
Bang! A Zoe 3.
She and Brooke have been lighting it up from outside today. Piscatelli, I think, has got 4.
Loose ball picked up by Wackett to Piscitelli. Under 3 minutes remaining. Bedford, a 3. Hits the side of the rim. A rebound went right in the hands of Rihanna Newman. Outside shot no good by Meringue. When you were up checking the camera, I said, only 6 players for Washington County. I mean, just to hang in there with the fatigue factor against the other team with wholesale changes.
And they're hustling, no hanging heads.
Yep.
You know, they're realistic young women.
And they shot no. And the coaching staff, Troy Alley and Matthew Kenna, pretty much emphasizing the positive.
Sure.
There's a run out, and the ball goes down for Brooke Piscitelli.
Well, Brooke's having a game, too. She's a candidate for the Edge Nutrition Play of the Game. Let's watch Brooke finish this one. This is a nice finish. Nice pass from Monty and the power dribble.
Going for the old-fashioned three-point play. She's got it. Marnie Reese got an assist on that play. Double team, now they back out of it. Meringue has it out front, 12 to shoot. They tried to get it down to Andrews out of bounds. Again, University of Maine Fort Kent will be here tomorrow for a doubleheader beginning at 1 o'clock.
That'll be a different game.
Yeah. They split last year, the women did. In fact, the women and the men underneath.
Yeah, as Coach Morong told us in the pregame interview, they very seldom ever beat them in the first semester. It's usually when they head back up there later in the year.
Last basket was by Eliza Spirdonova. 109-25, another timeout on the court.
A 30-second timeout here. See, Coach Alley, as you said, always coaching.
Yep. Every situation is a dress rehearsal for another time.
View from down the baseline. That's Ashley's camera. Ashley doing a great job, one of our student interns working with Caleb here. Provide footage for the social media as well as we grab her camera footage with a wireless setup.
Caleb Lamb, Assistant Athletic Director, graduate of Syracuse in the broadcasting school.
The Orangemen.
Again, a number of players not playing today for Central Maine. And I'm sure their parents know why they're out.
Yeah, they'll be back tomorrow, a lot of them, for the
I don't see
big
on
matchup.
the bench Cassie Werenui. She had a leg injury. She was
Yeah.
coming on strong.
Yes, she was. I was here that night in practice when Cassie got laid up.
Oh,
and
really?
Yeah, I was breaking down, I think.
You were breaking down with the equipment.
I was breaking down. More ways than one. I was breaking down the other night at the Augusta Civic Center.
I thought of it, and I decided not to go there.
I knew where you were going, Jim. Yeah. Yeah, come do the game, but the internet won't work.
Yeah. Have a nice night. Loose ball.
So we're up there Tuesday night. We've got 4 games going Tuesday night. We'll have 2 from the Augusta Civic Center. Andy Munn's going to be on the call of that one, along with Chris Wheeler running production, Bill Hasty do camera. I'll be down here for the game with Jim and the kids.
Again, this men's only game. The 2 next week is what we said. The opposition school's not sending a women's team.
Oh, that's right. Both games next week.
I think they're both single. Yeah.
Yeah. So
because the women aren't back here for in any action. Foul shot's no good by Velez.
So what time is that game on Tuesday? 6 or 8?
I think it's 6. I think they moved it to 6.
The men's game's going to be at 6. Okay.
I think the schedule says that.
Okay.
We'll double check it. Over the next 3 hours, we'll check it.
Jim
Zoe for 3, short. Rebound, Leopold got it out. Here's Newman.
Jim came out a cooler. Looked like he was going down to Old Orchard Beach. He's got all kinds of goodies.
Ice drive from the left side, off glass for Riley Andrews. I was down to the beach at 75 degrees about a week ago.
That was awesome.
Unbelievable. Wackett inside the Reese. Outside for 3. Bang! Brooke Piscatelli. I'm telling you, people down in the Volunteer State, I hope they're tuned in recording this. 112-27, but again, Washington County like to finish on a positive note here, under 30 seconds. And Velez goes through traffic, and she's going to shoot at the foul line.
Yeah, Zoe trying to take that charge you were talking about. Men's hockey, a 6-2 victor over Cross River rival Bates last night. Wasn't pretty, but it was effective. 6-2 win.
Velez made the first, 1 more.
Look at the Nor'easters tomorrow, the UNE. We'll be over there for that one. Jim will carry the fort here, and Chris doing the second game of the day tomorrow. I'll be here for the first game and start the second game, and then I'm going over to the ice arena. Tipped it out.
1.
That's funny.
All right, that's going to do it. Again, nice effort by Washington County. They hustled the entire way, showed good sportsmanship. The Golden Eagles coaching staff, again, very patient and positive with this team.
Yep, they were.
And again, Coach Alley says, we'll play anybody anywhere just to get games, but right now they're going on the road 22 times out of 25.
Wow. Well, we'll take a quick break. Jim will tally up the stats. We'll have our play of the game. We come back after this.
Since 1964, the mission of Central Maine Community College has been to serve the surrounding communities with an enriched and inclusive learning environment. The college takes pride in transforming students into employees through lifelong learning opportunities that expand career aspirations and improve current workplace skills. While the most evident changes have been made to the physical layout of the college, the real magic happens within the learning. Engaging in classroom conversations, collaborating in immersive hands-on projects in labs, and sharing through teamwork in academics and extracurricular activities provides students with opportunities to think critically, solve real-world problems, and become lifelong learners. At CMCC, students are surrounded by peers all working towards the same goal, with expert faculty who seek out innovative ways to make classes more than just a lecture, and staff who make student success their priority. Students are empowered to forge their own path towards graduation and beyond. Please join us in celebrating the 60th anniversary of Central Maine Community College and be part of our continued journey of growth and innovation.
We're back here. You've seen the B teams are warming up as they get ready for their action. Let you know that. Yeah, it did, Coach. Yeah, Coach Morong checking in, and yeah, we went out on X as well. Well, we're going to make a rare change. We're going to award 2 Edge Nutrition Player of the Game as Monty Reese and Brooke Piscatelli both tied with 22 points, as Jim will tell you here as he wraps up the game with the stats.
All right. We'll skip over some of the team stats, but one jumps out on the team stats. The Mustangs had 30 assists, which is just amazing. They shared the ball. It wasn't somebody dribbling, from half court all the time. They did have some fast breaks, but they did work it around, and 30 assists for the team. And they had a big rebounding edge as well. But Washington County, again, we wish them the best. Good hustle, and again, playing with 6 players, they hung in there. They didn't take any plays off. Is what I'm saying. They were on the floor.
They played hard.
Riley Andrews had 9. Anilas Velez 7. Ashley Meringue 5. Rhianna Newman 4. Dakota Leopold 3. Also seeing action, Sienna Ingalls. Leading rebounder for the Golden Eagles, Ashley Meringue with 5. Oh, actually, Rhianna Newman had 7. Meringue 5. Also 4 assists for Rhianna Newman.
Yeah, talking to Coach Jared Rubin, we're gonna start the game. I'm sorry, Jim, a little early.
Okay, Brooke Piscatelli, 22 points, made 5 threes. She had 4 assists. Marnie Reese, 10 out of 15 shooting, 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Jenny Chaput, 17 points, 8 rebounds. Zoe Bedford dialed long distance, made 4 3-pointers, total of 14. 12 points for Ella Levine. She had a double-double with 14 rebounds. 8 points for Riley Hebler. Eliza Spiridonova had 8 points. Stella Lobenstein, 5 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. 4 points for Farah Atella, along with 5 rebounds. Malik Wackett did not score, but she did have 6 rebounds. So that will do it in game number 1. Back with the B game in a few minutes. It was Central Maine 112, Washington County 28. Thanks for watching, everybody. Speaking for Rob Munzing, I'm Jim Toomey, along with our camera people. Thanks for watching this one. We ask you to stay for 2 more men's games, the B game and the varsity, around 8 o'clock. You're watching college basketball from Central Maine Community College on Munzing Media Sports.